Confident women move differently, and if you want to embody that, start doing these 5 things. Number 1, stop over explaining yourself. Confident women don't ramble, they say what they mean, get to the point, and move on. Number 2, make people wait for your response. The next time someone asks you a question, pause before answering. Confident women take their time and answer with certainty. Number 3, and my all-time favorite, take up space. Confident women don't make themselves smaller to make other people feel adequate. No, ma'am. I'm gonna need you to stand tall, put them shoulders back, and own the room like you were supposed to be there, because you are. Number 4, never match insecurity. If someone doubts you, let them. If they don't see your value, that's fine. Never beg to be understood. Last but not least, act like everything you desire is already yours. Confidence isn't hoping, it's knowing. Move like the version of you who already has the life, the opportunities, and the treatment that you deserve. Which one of these tips are you going to start practicing today? And if you're already practicing them, drop an orange heart in the comments.
3 things you gotta stop doing if you really are the baddie you claim to be. Stop doing too much too soon. If he's just your boyfriend, why are you treating him like he's your husband? You really gotta ask yourself, what am I trying to prove and why? Because it looks like he's the prize and you're overcompensating for something you believe you lack. It's giving pick me. It's giving I want to be chosen so badly that I'm willing to give someone a premature title that they haven't earned. Stop allowing your current reality to rob you of what could be yours. Whatever pain or suffering you're going through, you gotta decide if you're gonna win in spite of it. There are people who decide to get something out of their pain and profit regardless. And then there are people who just resign themselves to taking more losses. You have to decide if you're gonna surrender to your suffering or if you're gonna be compensated for it. Stop being a spectator in life. Be a player. There are people who prefer just watching other people live their dreams, whether on TV or social media, but they're not actually willing to do the work. And then there are people who go out there and make it happen for themselves. Are you gonna just watch other people win and hate quietly from the sidelines? Or are you gonna get in the game and make your own plays?
People don't realize that their confidence can make other people feel uncomfortable. The fact that you don't think that you're a total loser and that you carry yourself as such, that makes other people uncomfortable. That's when you start hearing the stuff like, oh, she thinks she all of that, or he think he all of that. No, you think that I'm all of that.
One thing that some people hate more than a confident person is a confident person that they feel should not be walking around with the level of confidence that they have. And by some people, I mean those people that secretly hate themselves and they want you to hate yourself too. I don't even know why he or she acting like this and that, because once upon a time they was living here, they was doing this. So because of that reason, they should just walk around with their head down hating themselves. Oh, they just think they all that. But I remember when they used to dress like this, they used to look like this. Okay, congratulations to you, weirdo, for keeping track of somebody. Some people have this weird way of thinking that until they deem you worthy of having a certain level of confidence or feeling a certain type of way about yourself, you're not supposed to feel that way. Who the fuck are you? I don't know about y'all, but when I hear somebody start talking that way, I get the fuck away from them because it tells me exactly who they are and how they really feel about themselves. It is like they really be getting mad at people for being confident and acting a certain way. They be mad because they feel like you should not act that way or you should not feel that way about yourself. I don't know about y'all, but I don't be having time to try to see who is doing what, who is acting what way, who is living what way once upon a time, because I'm too busy focused trying to get my own shit together. That time that I'm using to try to judge someone else and tell them how they should be acting, I could be using that same amount of time to get myself together, to figure out what it is I need to be working on, to figure out how I can elevate and be a better person. I just feel like people that be having that much time on their hands to figure out what somebody else got going on, to try to tell them how they should and shouldn't be acting, are miserable. They want everyone around them to be miserable too. They're secretly unhappy with their own lives and their past decisions, so they feel like you should hate yourself too because they really secretly hate themselves.
People don't really want you to be confident. What they really want is for you to feel how they feel so that it doesn't make them feel small. And I'm not talking about arrogance disguised as confidence. Don't let you be too confident. You're gonna start offending people's insecurities. Why does it matter if I call myself a bad bitch? Do you not feel like a bad bitch yourself? Is it offending you? Is it hurting your feelings? Does it make you less of one? If you're becoming a better you for others, it won't last. You have to do it for yourself, because the more confident you become become, the more you rattle other people. Once you start leveling up in your confidence, you'll start to see those people around you that are not meant to be around you. The haters, the people who doubt you, the people who second guess you, the people who look at you crazy for smiling so big because you know you're so beautiful or so confident or so intelligent or meant for success. Let them tell on themselves, baby girl. Laugh it off, send a prayer their way, and call it a day. It's not about you being confident. It's about them projecting their insecurities onto you. You taking up space worries them because they think there's not enough room for the both of you, which is not true. If anyone becomes offended by your confidence while you decide to become a better you, they're not for you and you're not for them. People want you to be confident, but not more confident than them. Real friends and family want you to shine as bright as you possibly can. Watch out for those snakes disguised as friends, because they're there.
Babe, it is time for you to become more confident in yourself and confident in everything you do. Confident when you walk into a room and confident when you are having conversations with people. I say this because, babes, I was not confident my entire life, okay? When I was younger, my parents used to always tell me, you cannot talk to people like that. You can't be fidgeting with your fingers. You can't have your head down while you're talking to anybody. You have to look them directly in the eye, and you have to always walk into a room with your head held high. My excuse growing up was always, that's just how I am. But I had to learn that that was not the person that God intended for me to be. That made me lack confidence was simply because I always used to compare my life to other people's lives. I was so jealous of what other people had. I was never okay with what I had. I was never content with my life. I always felt like I needed more, and I was always chasing after more. So therefore, I was never satisfied. And when I had talked to people, I never had confidence in myself because I always felt as if other people was judging me instead of being confident for what I have in my life now. I have been in my 20s for about 2 years now. I have finally learned that if you want more in this life, you truly have to go after more. And instead of comparing yourself to others and wishing that you had what they had, create the life that you desire. We like to do, or one thing that I used to like to do, was always scrolling on social media, saving this to my Pinterest board, making all these mood boards, and never actually going after the things that I want. And I still continue to lack confidence in myself. Why? Because I did not like my life. If you don't like your life, if you don't like the circumstances that you are in, create a list, create a schedule, create a new routine for yourself, get your life on track. Next season of your life is going to require you to be fully confident in every single thing that you do. Okay, so it's time for you to start making those changes now. Bye, y'all.
People's opinion about you does not matter at all. And let's say somebody does fix their mouth to come up to you with an opinion of something that they think about your looks, the way that you are, whatever. You need to tell them with your chest, yes, and okay, and like, okay, and what now? Like, let's say somebody comes up to you, right? Actually, I'm gonna give you an example. For example, I'm tall, right? I used to be so severely insecure about my height that I used to never even put on a shoe if it had a little bit of a heel on it, right? Bro, let's say now I wear heels all the time, and let's say somebody came up to me and was like, you're so big, like you look crazy being so tall and still wearing heels. I'm gonna look at them dead in their face and be like, okay, and like, thank you for your opinion, but and what now? Like, and what? Who cares? Like, okay, and like, it does not matter. It literally does not matter. They say that to you, or even if you have something negative to say about you, okay, and I'm still the baddest, so I do not care. That's what you have to start telling yourself. And literally any single negative thing that you hear about yourself, be like, okay, and what now? Like, I'm recording in my car. Let's say somebody came up next to me, knocked on my window, and was like, you look crazy recording in your car right now. How dare you do that? I'm gonna be like, okay, and thank you, bye. I'm gonna keep on carrying on though, because period. Okay, number 2 is that your perception is your reality. I feel like this is the biggest one. This basically means that what you think is all that you know, if that makes sense, and all that you're gonna know. Like, let's say somebody came up to me right now and they were like, the sky is literally green, and 5 people behind them, they was like, right, isn't the sky green? And they all were like, yeah, but I know that the sky is blue. They could say that all that they want. I'm gonna still think that the sky is blue, like, because that's all that I know, and that's all that I have to know, because their opinion and their reality doesn't matter. My reality is the only one that matters. So let's say somebody who the whole world thinks is ugly, thinks that they're the baddest in the world, then that's true, because that's what you think. That's all that matters. People's opinions of you don't have to matter unless that's what you think about yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, somebody come to me and be like, you're so ugly. I'm just gonna really be like, okay, you sound so dumb. Like, it's not gonna faze me, because I know that that's not true. Like, it doesn't have to faze you either what people think about you, because if you think that you're the most beautiful girl in the world, that is true. that is a fact now to you, just because you think that way and that's your reality. You get what I'm trying to say? Number 3 is you get one life. You literally have one life. I cannot stress this enough. You get one chance at life. You literally get one chance at life. Would you rather, and you're gonna have that same face that you have right now for the rest of your life, the same body that you have right now. It might change and it might look a little different, and you might be able to change it here and there, but regardless, you still have that one body and that one face. You have to live the whole rest of your life with yourself. All these other people whose opinion you're worried about, they're all gonna come and go, but you're born alone and you die alone, literally. I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's true. So you have to start loving yourself now, because what are you gonna do, spend the rest of your life hating yourself? No, eventually you're gonna start loving yourself. So why not just start now? Because why not? Like, literally, why not? Confidence is a choice. Like, that brings me actually to point number 4. You might have to lie to yourself. You might have to become a little liar just for a little bit. If you don't feel like you're the most beautiful girl in the world, you have to act like you are and act like you think that you are. Every single time you look in the mirror, never say a negative thing about yourself in the mirror, ever, 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 ever. You have to look in the mirror and literally fake it till you make it. Walk around how you would if you were confident. Start saying things to yourself in the mirror how you would if you were confident. When you look in the mirror, instead of noticing first thing the bad things, as soon as you start to think of a bad thing, switch over immediately to think of 5 good things. Tell yourself, you might even think you sound crazy in the mirror, but be in the mirror like, you're so beautiful, I love you so much, you're so amazing, look at you, you look so good. Like, how you be hyping your friends up, hype yourself up in the mirror. That is so, like, it's so key. And I've seen this girl say the thing about confidence is that nobody knows if it's real or not, and that's so true. Start faking it and it'll become your reality. I promise you, this is literally what I did. Even to this day, I have days where I hate my body. Like, I have days where I hate myself. Everybody does have those days. That's okay. But you'll never catch me, no matter how I feel, saying something bad to myself in the mirror. Like, you have to just only say positive things to yourself in the mirror. Fake it till you make it. Stop telling everybody that you're not confident. No, fake it and it's gonna become real. Just please trust me on this one. Like, it's so key. Like, okay, hold on. Actually, I'm gonna challenge y'all for 7 days. Only say positive things to yourself in the mirror. Every single time you walk past a mirror or walk past a window or whatever, be like, you look so good, like, period. And I'm telling you, it's gonna become your reality. Hype yourself up how you do others and become your own hype man, your own best friend. And it's gonna, I'm telling y'all, I'm telling you, it's gonna change your life. Finally, that brings me to point number 5. Stop caring about what people think about you. Like, people do not care about you as much as you think that they do. Everybody has their own life that they're living. People are not that concerned about what you're doing. Let's say you post something and you've been wondering for months, like, oh my gosh, I don't want to post this because what are people gonna think? I don't want to wear this because what are people gonna think? I don't want to do this job because people are gonna talk about me. Da, 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 da. Nobody is that worried about you. Nobody is. People have their own lives to worry about, and you have to worry about your own life and do the things that make you happy. Pause. Because people don't care. People literally don't care. And if they do care, who cares? Like, you have to live your life for you. When you look back at your life and you're like, oh my gosh, I should have done this, that, and the third, those people whose opinion you were worried about are not going to be there with you. Like, and most of the people who you care about their opinion, you don't even like those people, so who cares? Like, you have to literally stop. You have to just stop. I'm telling you, become the most confident version of yourself. Start doing and living your life for you, because nobody else is gonna live your life for you. Nobody else is gonna love you the way that you can love you. You get what I'm saying? You know everything that you need. You know everything that you love. You know all your favorite things. You know everything that you like to do. Start giving yourself the love that you crave from other people, and I'm telling you, your life is gonna do a 360, like 180, 360, I don't know. But yeah, y'all, just be confident, love yourself. I have so many more tips, and I used to be so severely insecure. I used to not even leave my dorm sometimes because of how insecure I was. And it's hard to admit, but it's okay, because now I'm so confident because I followed these steps. So I'm telling y'all, like, just be confident. Life is too short. Like, live your life, love yourself, and not just for like, oh yeah, I love myself for social media, da, da. Really love yourself like your life depends on it, because baby, it does. And yeah, but I love y'all so much. I hope that y'all have a beautiful day. I hope that this helped somebody, because like I said, y'all are too beautiful to not be confident, okay? So become the most confident version of yourself. I love you so much, and hope you have a good day. Bye.